And the fact that they're not slowing down means this meta is going to be shifting constantly.
Yeah, it's going to get shaken up a lot,
but
I imagine.
Right now we get to see one of the newcomers to the meta versus one of the very consistent staples from the last 2 games, Mario.
Yes, Mario also being a very good character in this game who has his meta quite fleshed out.
Definitely. And it's kind of funny because we have essentially the reverse of the situation. So we have Erictho, one of the people sort of breaking the Purdue meta, essentially a freshman getting second last week, versus the one who has definitely been the standstill of our Purdue meta here.
Besides last week when he DQ'd himself.
Yeah, and potentially this week where Erictho is off to a really strong start against this Banjo.
Yes, Erictho has been putting on like a lot of really good wins recently.
Yeah, not a very.
That's one of the weaknesses of that side B.
Plenty of lag on the end. If Mario catches you whiffing, you're gonna eat some fire. That's for sure.
A lead situation here. Let's see if Blorp can close out this stock quickly.
Yep, say it before
too much percent is tacked on.
Definitely, Eric though has the combo game alongside the character to do so if he gets one opening.
Blorp, I think, is looking for the fairs right here, trying to get something, maybe get him off stage.
Oh my goodness.
Up airs, he didn't commit after that. I think he was thinking there was going to be an air dodge maybe.
Forward throw, and oh my gosh. Blorp going to have to use that extra jump to get on stage. He just falls right on top of the charging Erictho.
Or the up smash. Hit him with a side B, not enough to kill quite yet. The next one will.
See, and that was a really good use of it once again from Blorp. He just sees him charging, and that was an odd flood. Probably meant to do it the other direction.
Yeah, I think he accidentally turned it around.
But that is the one strength
Falls
Blorp.
into the up smash again. I mean, I do that too, but I'm worse than him, so I don't know what the issue is.
That's another one of those, despite that side being such a strong move right now, Blorp has been able to show that that move is, it's A, not safe on hit at 0 because of the lag, and on whiff it is extremely unsafe for strong punishes.
Smash at ledge. People who know to call that move out can get a lot out of it.
Yep,
and
then
people who fall into up smashes die.
Yep, saying Eric though doing a really good job of coming out with this aerial movement from Blorp, constantly finding these up smashes to steal stocks, whether Blorp is landing on him or right next to him.
Another side B there. Blorp only has 4 uses left for this entire game.
Yep, same. With that being one of the primary ways you've seen him steal stocks, he's going to have to make good use of those.
Grenade just barely missing Eric though. Is that up tilt?
Yeah, looking like Snake out here.
Wow, that up tilt killed at like what, like 130 before the hit or something like that?
And now Blorp
once again stalling out.
Yep, say in his mind it's optimal, so he's going to keep doing it unless he gets punished way too much, which so far so good.
Yeah, no one's really called him out on it. I think they're afraid to go up there in case they get hit by the grenade.
Yeah, and like Tybal had a pretty good idea with his little disjoint, but still couldn't quite get it going. And Eric though using the grenade for his own use right there.
That's something that you can definitely do. Unlike Snake, the grenade doesn't stay in his hand when he uses it.
Yep, saying and Blorp gotta be a little careful. He's been recovering high, even like just over. Oh my goodness!
SC. Wow.
Saying Blorp, his last set lost the first game doing a similar SD, but this time a little reversal of fortune, gets a little bit lucky.
I love that victory screen too.
Eric though find himself in a little trouble off stage, not quite able to make it back. Not quite sure what happened there.
I think that's something that a lot of players. Why is he so good?
He puts a lot of time into the game.
He just plays it a lot, I guess.
He's one of the few people at this like low mid level, like around us, that is cool with being patient. Always want to hit people, and he's like, I'll chill here, bro. He has no problems with like watching what you do and playing reactionary.
He doesn't always try and make you combo food. He kind of just waits until you burn yourself out.
He's one of the few players at Purdue who would rather not get hit than hit you, but currently he's getting hit a lot anyway.
Eric though seems pretty upset that he SD'd that last stock, and he's just going. He
definitely was supposed to be a B reverse grenade. All right, and good job. That's like almost like a classic thing where like Lynx, they'll throw the boomerang at your shield and then immediately cover the jump with like a forward air, and there he popped the grenade right onto his shield and then tried to back air him, but
does dash attack combo in and stuff?
Despite the little setup that Blorp had going, Eric, they're going to find that raw F smash, take first stock, and once again off to a strong lead.
See, the startup of that was kind of called out. It didn't actually use anything, but...
Yep, so there definitely is counterplay to that move, despite the strength that it's been showing off so far.
Being invincible does not mean that it's the end all be all. It just has
a
bit of more priority than everything else. Whoa.
See, and Blorp, he pulled the grenade before that, so he has a way to recover.
Stalling himself out, so Eric can't get a punish on that. Going through him.
Whew.
Misspaced the F smash again. See a lot of F smashes coming out here.
I feel like that was one where if he could have went for the fair, that might have ended up connecting.
Down throw up smash, maybe if he did some like, you know, jump cancel stuff or dash cancel stuff. Fair finally taking that stock though. Falls into another up smash. That up smash is putting in so much work for Eric here.
Did that Nair just clank with the side B for Banjo?
I don't actually know.
He's going to have to use a side B if he wants to recover here. He only has one charge left on his life, and he is a little behind, but he goes ahead and blows it.
He does not have it. He can't recover with it at all.
He tried to catch the grenade there, but he just couldn't quite grab it. And once again, Blorp refusing to go to this ledge.
Yeah, he does not like going low with this character. I guess he just thinks that the option of being called out is better than Banjo's ledge options in general.
Yeah, which Erictho has shown, though. He's been pulling out the flood, pulling out some high back airs. Like, he's really been contesting him. It's only a matter of time before he finds even more of a way than he already is to punish it.
Now that Blorp doesn't have the side B, we see him playing a lot more patiently, kind of just sitting there at ledge, waiting for Eric to do his options, throwing out F tilts to keep him off stage.
Exactly, and this is where Blorp and Banjo both really thrives in this ledge trap situation, but Eric, they're able to find his way out, and he has thrown out these up smashes like it's Smash 4.
Whiffing the grab, doing it again. Oh, the mash was great, and he went the opposite way.
But no matter how good your mash is, you cannot escape that side B, Blorp's favorite move of today.
Side B is so strong. Now it's basically an even game.
Yep, Blorp somehow finding his way back into it despite everything. But Eric, though, here's a combo. He might be able to finish off the fair! And he does. A little bit of a string there at the end, and that is all that it takes for Blorp to lose that last stock in game 2. Eric, though, despite all the sort of misplays he's had, he's found himself in every game and was able to take game 2 there.
Yeah, I think this really shows that I think in game 1 it wasn't really a misplay. The only misplay that Eric had was his jump was caught. Like, he just didn't know that his jump was caught. And it wasn't necessarily like a mechanics or him like panicking or anything like that. It was just
that was the biggest flaw in his gameplay that game.
Yeah, and then the second game he showed like a lot of like dominance, especially in calling out those side Bs from Blorp.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how Blorp adapts, because last game he was in it, but it felt like Eric, though, was consistently able to find some momentum and just like make things happen, whereas Blorp was slowly chipping away.
Yeah.
It's almost like a battle of two play styles.
Yeah, Blorp seems to play this character like really patiently, and he doesn't want to go in like at all. He'd much rather just sit and wait for you to whiff something.
Yep, and use that super quick F tilt or that really strong side B, but not quite as strong as...
Read that spot dodge so far into the future.
Yep, say the tip of the fireball catching Blorp there, and once again he's at a deficit. What is he going to do about it?
Blorp trying to do the same thing, but not working out quite as well.
Yep, say trying to answer back, but the only one answering anything right now is Eric, though.
This isn't Smash 4, that ain't going to kill yet. That grenade just went to nowhere. Finally, Blorp going to the ledge, but now he's getting called out by grabs.
That was the first real mix-up
we'd
seen Blorp go for in a long time. He's still got plenty of time, you know. With Mario at almost 100, he has a chance to take a stock and do something else.
There we go.
And he does find it once again. We should get a counter going on how many of his kills so far have all been with the same move.
I feel like Banjo's playstyle just inherently makes it so that this character is going to kill with side B a lot.
Yep. It's such a strong option when you get a light read like that, too.
Of course, there's other characters that their best kill move is one specific move, but I think Banjo's is just a lot more flashy than everybody's, so I think that's why people are going to call it out. See, now it just goes right through that up smash there. Pretty great use of it, using it to recover on back onto the stage. Yep,
saying Blorp at high percent. And actually losing stock up smash there, but you could tell he makes an adjustment when he feels like he's close to losing that stock. He throws out so many more of those side Bs, knowing he's, you know, if you have him, you might as well use him with a strong option like that.
Another side B, just putting an off-stage situation, not going to kill quite yet. Blorp trying to read Eric, though, dropping through the platform.
Yeah, but you have to be worried a little bit about using it all those times. It looked a little stale, but it still found its way to kill at that percent.
It looked like it wasn't going to kill for a little bit, but I think it was just barely.
Oh my gosh, and once again we start out
Mario
last stock so close, but Eric, though, once he gets momentum, he just doesn't stop.
Reading the get-up attack.
Yep, able to bring it back to pretty even, and Eric, though, just lands one hit and is able to take that all the way to the house and take the set.